Hey Diamonds, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're mixing it up a little bit. So I got some air dry clay, but I didn't really know like what do I make with it? So I reached out to some of my friends and I, very out of context, asked them what their favorite item was. I don't know, looking for something random here. One of my friends, I asked her, she was just confused. She ended up saying her phone charger. She had a very good reason behind it, especially considering it was out of context. So I'll be making a phone charger, and then right after she gave her answer, she proceeded to send me a TikTok, and here's that.
Cation come. Damn, Papa, you a read. No comparing. And this motherfucking scary. Tryna keep him cause I found him. Let her own know. I am sharing. I could take you.
Okay, that's enough of that. You get the gist. And then with my other friend, basically, I asked her random favorite item, and she sent back a lot of things, like so many. So I asked her if there's any way she can narrow it down to one item. It's 11, one item. She was joking around, but then she said her boyfriend, again, she has no idea that I'm about to make it out of clay. So I was like, that'll be weird. Do you have any other ideas? So she said her car, and then also proceeded to send me a live picture of her cat. So that's all my friends. I have two friends. That's more than I need. No, I'm kidding. I reached out to more people, but it's also 2 a.m. I don't think I have a way of proving it to you guys, but all of my other friends are normal and are sleeping. So 2 answers. I don't really have that much clay, so I figured that was good enough, you know? And then I need a backup, just in case I had more clay than I did items, if that makes sense. So I looked up a random item generator, and the item that I got was toothpaste. So we're gonna be making like the coolest stuff out of this clay. Like the very most important things that you could ever think of. With us being on this channel, we always have to have the most high quality items out there. So I'm about to show you guys our tools for this video. We have this plastic fork. Literally such high quality. Coming up next, we have this plastic knife. See how that shines? That's how you know it's legit plastic. We have these tools. Okay, so they're like tools for acne. I did not use them yet. They're new, but I figured that we could still make something pretty cool out of these. Those are the tools we'll be using. And I can't forget our water bowl. I actually got it for Valentine's Day from my parents, but it's right here. It says, "We seriously love you," and it is a cereal bowl. So we're gonna use it for water today. I don't really mess with clay often. I'm probably gonna start with the charger. It's already wet. Is it supposed to be already wet? Yeah, we've got 2 angles for this. We're trying to go high tech today. I know you just have to like knead the clay. Again, this is all pretty new for me. We're just trying to figure life out, you know. I'm just energized on energy drinks. I've had 2 in the last 10 minutes. And maybe that's enough proof that it's 2 a.m. Will I be waking up for work tomorrow? The world may never know. Actually, everybody will find out tomorrow. Except for you. Haha. Actually, you might, because I'm going to paint these. Well, here we are. Currently trying to make my cube here, the box, whatever you charge yours. What types of phones do you like better? Do you like Apples? Do you like Apple phones, like iPhones, or are you like a Galaxy person? I have an iPhone and I like it. I'm trying to get it really smooth because I know that all the chargers I have like a smooth back, you know? So far, you can barely see it because it's a mess in the back, but that's our cube so far. Here's our current cube. It's looking fantastic. Maybe I could use my knife to smooth it out a bit. That's actually working. Look at that. Look how smooth. Look how smooth. There are a few areas on our cube that I think will need to be filled in a bit once this clay becomes a little bit easier to use. Again, I definitely think I put too much water in it. I'm grabbing more clay. I don't know if it's going to make it worse or better. Plan C. I'm gonna try to get all of this off my fingers, and then I'm gonna go into my clay tub and grab the clay that hasn't been destroyed by me yet, and try to use that to save this beautiful charger piece. All right, making the trade. Here's our fresh new clay. With our cube, I'm gonna try to fill in some of the areas that needed to be filled in. I thought the charger would be the quick and easy part with this. Now I have to build like the little like prongy things, like the things that go into the socket. I don't know how that's gonna work. Look at that. Look at that roll. That's the best thing we've made this whole time. I felt that fall on my carpet. Let me know if you guys want me to start like a series of like trying new things at 2 a.m. I would be down to start that series. I'm basically up at 2 a.m. every other day anyways. So I finally got majority of the clay off my fingers. Ish. So now I think I'll be able to make the little prongy things much better. Okay, our cube is getting easier to use. And I think all of my clay is like about to dry. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How dare air dry clay dry with the air. Oh my gosh, guys, we have a shape. We have shapes. This, my friends, is a shape. And we have one in our hands. And I think this side looks like a good front. So I'm going to take it. I'm going to put tiny little slices. I'm going to go slice, 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 slice. And I'm going to go slice, 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 slice. And honestly, that's probably way too many slices. But I had to, because I need to put our little things on it. I'm gonna dip my finger in the water, give it a little rub-a-dub, a little tap-tap, and now it's getting a shove-shove. And just like that, we have the start of a charger. I just broke the other one. I was trying to put the hole in it, the little tiny hole, but I ended up chopping it open instead. So I just will make another one. It's not a big deal because they're so cute and tiny anyway. We got our little tiny nubby thing, and I'm just gonna do tap 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 with our water finger, and then we're gonna bring it over here and give it a pat, pat, pat. And I'm bending it. And I'm bending it. And I'm bending it. Flatten. I think I saved it as well. Oh, should I have? I should have. The USB, it needs to be there. Yeah, the USB needs to. How am I gonna plug it in? Or does my cord just attach to it? because she said the whole charger. You don't see the USB that much when the charger's plugged in. So that's gonna be what we do here. 30 minutes and I'm still on the thing I thought would be easiest. Just wait till we do the car. Or don't. I mean, honestly, probably nobody's watching at this point. I think our cord is long enough. I might chop it a little bit. One thing I want to do though is keep like a little bit of a thicker piece, because it's gonna be our little lightning port. So while that is drying, but we shall move on. It looks really weird, to be honest. Now I'm going to try to make a car. So she has like an SUV. So it has a little bit bigger tires and everything like that. I think I want to start with the body of the car itself. It's gonna help a lot when it comes to scale, because I'm a professional. I use words like scale. You know how like buses have longer fronts? I think it's gonna be one of those situations. But like, I'm not against the shape we're getting here. Oh, well, it could be better. Getting some smooth edges. Some smooth edges. Ooh, look at that car. That's a car. That looks like a car I would draw. And taking my drawings and bringing them to life with clay, I feel like it's pretty good. For someone with little to no artistic ability, it's perfect. Some people would actually make places for the tires to sit in their car. Ours is just going to rest on top of them. Have been designed. Now I have to do the little slashy slashes and glue them to the car. The wheels were a bit large. I'll admit it. You caught me. They're large. But it's an SUV. One thing I wish I did was add in like the windows and the trunk and like more of the designs before I flipped it. Okay, we're gonna let this dry. It was basically already dry when I was adding those final designs. And at the end of this, I will not be surprised or shame you if you decide to unsubscribe. Please don't unsubscribe. The good thing about all of this is that there is room for improvement. If trying new things at 2 in the morning becomes like a thing that we do, think about all the improvements we're gonna get. We could do trying something new part 2. It technically wouldn't be new, but like if you do something twice, I feel like it's could be considered new, right? Now I'm making toothpaste, which will probably be pretty quick. So this is my toothpaste so far. I want this to be the top of our toothpaste right here. So I'm gonna do this technique and push out with it very gently. It's like something Bob Ross would do, but with clay. Don't forget your water. You have to water the pottery. Intentional, directional pushes. When it comes to toothpaste, fun fact, I use a brand called Glister. So that is what I'm gonna write on our toothpaste. Gotta make it official. That was a nice G. I hope it stays. It's a good G. Here's our toothpaste so far. There's only one more thing we need to add to it, and that is the cap. I made my cap dry on top of another piece of clay. I think I'm going to touch nothing and let these dry for a few hours. I actually have work soon-ish. Okay, not really soon, I guess. But I hope these dry fine because I have to move them all in the morning because I also work here tomorrow. But so it's 3 a.m. We did a lot in an hour, but tomorrow we are going to paint them. Okay, I'm kicking it. It's currently like 4:15 a.m. and they're still drying, but I noticed that the cord didn't make it. So I'm going to fix that. I'm gonna glue it and hopefully it will be dry around the same time everything else is dry so I can paint it all very soon. Thankfully, this also gives me the opportunity to turn this because this is the part that like goes into the phone, but it was on facing the side. So now I can have it like rolled and face the right way that you would like insert an actual thing, charger into your phone. Yeah. So it's the next morning. Yes, I'm in the same outfit. Like I'll change eventually. I kind of slept in. I have to hop on for work in like a moment here. But I tried to do a few repairs last night. So not all of the repairs really lasted. The tires fell off and are basically glued to my table. The cap of my toothpaste fell off. Right here stayed attached, but then this broke. So this is how they all turned out. Not so great, but it can only get better from here. I mean, these all at least resemble what they were supposed to be. And I was really struggling with the clay, okay? Like, I had to fight to keep these together. I glued them at least 3 different times just so they can stay in one piece. I mean, honestly, I think the toothpaste was the best one. And it kind of actually looks like the real one, in a way. Okay, this may surprise you, but none of these are functional. Like, this won't actually charge your phone. Crazy, right? Like, it's so, like, sturdy and not about to break again. There's no toothpaste in here. I know, it just looks like a travel-sized toothpaste. Crazy. Can't fit in the car. The wheels don't roll. Yeah, so they're not functional. Maybe one day we can make something functional out of clay. We won't. But at least maybe in the future they'll look a little bit better. Hopefully, I don't know. But that's all I have for you guys today, except for the shout out. Today's shout out is going to Madison. Thank you so much for watching, and for everybody else, make sure you subscribe for a chance to be featured in next week's video. And I'll see you all next time.